Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to our class about techniques of integration. Today is the last part of techniques, which is applying the secant in our substitution. Here we have to be very careful because some of these we're going to end up with some of common integrals. Some type of integration you have to know it, like integration of secant x equal ln tan x. Integration of secant, I will write it on the board. Integration of secant x equal ln tan x plus secant x. Let us see what we have. Just our calculus 2 techniques of integration, trigonometric substitution, class 9. If you like us, please subscribe and like. Thank you guys if you subscribe us. Now, okay, our class is now with us back to our class. Okay, this is my example. This is the last form, which is bx squared. Watch here, I kept b always with the x in any form. If you compare, we have only 3 forms. Look here, this one, and this is the third. A, right? A squared and a squared plus b squared minus b squared. Right, guys? And this is x squared and this is x squared. This case we use the tan, right? And always we start with the a over b, a over b, a over b. When we have a plus, we use the tan. We use the tan in this case. We use the sign in this case when we have the x is negative. When x is positive here and a is negative, we use the secant. Okay, you have to be very careful in using the secant. Bx squared minus a squared, x equal a over b, secant theta, dx. Look here, the derivative of secant, a over b, secant theta, tan theta, d theta. Okay. Now, secant theta is also, you have to know, 1 over cosine theta, 1 over cosine what? Theta. And when you draw your triangle here, you have to be very careful because the secant is 1 over cosine and the secant is hypotenuse over adjacent because the cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Then we have the px over a and the last side is. Let us take this example. What's our a? Now here's the trick. What's our a, guys? A is square root of 25, which is 5, b square root of 4, which is 2. Now my substitution is what? My substitution is x equal, I'm going to use different color if you don't mind, guys. X equal a over b, 5 over what? 2 secant theta. This is the first. Now it's good to have secant, so look here, secant theta equal, just for the purpose of triangle, 2x over 5, right? Just that will help me to find that theta equal. Oh, and I have everything I need, and at least at the end of the problem, I don't have to struggle. Theta equals sine inverse, secant inverse, I'm sorry. Secant inverse, okay, 2, 5, x. I need all this at the end. Let me see. If I need it, I will have it. And I need my triangle. I need my what? A triangle. Okay, triangle. triangle is here, and theta is here. Why I'm taking myself, why I have the pins here. Theta is here, and theta is 2x, and we set this hypotenuse over what? Adjacent. Hypotenuse is 2x, adjacent is 5, and this guy is the same as we said. Always remember that you end up with the same format of the given integration. The same format of the given integration. Let us go back to the integration. We have all what we need here. And our integration in this side. Just plug numbers. Also, maybe you need, if you don't mind, okay, if I need anything, I will add it for you guys. dx is what? Here, yes, I think the dx, right? That's what I meant. The dx is dx equal 5 over 2. Integration, derivative of secant is secant theta, tan theta, d theta. Let me just make it smaller. Why? Make it, hold on. Okay, guys, just forgive me for this. Okay. I will make it easy for you here. Now, this secant theta. Okay, now this x, dx, 5 over 2 secant theta, tan theta, d theta. Then, derivative of x equal 5 over 2 secant theta is 5 over 2 theta secant theta tan theta. Good job. Good job. I have everything. Look here. Look, guys. This is a safe way. There's a shortcut way, yes. There is a shortcut way, yes. But you don't know from where it comes. But I'm going to give it to you at the end. I'm going to have a whole class just for shortcut ways. But my advice, just take this and apply it to your what? Integration. Now, dx 5 over 2 secant theta tan theta d theta integration of 4 x is 5 over 2 secant theta square minus 25 minus 25. If you notice here, my friend, 2 square and 2 square, right? Cancel each other. This, then we have, again, 2 and with this one. Then left, I can take the 5 over 2 out. And then I'm going to take secant theta, tan theta, in the bottom, square root of 25, right? 5 square, secant square theta, minus 25, and d theta. Okay. We're going to keep simplifying. You have to understand, we are teaching, we are not solving. We are teaching students, we are not solving problem. Solving will be very fast, going fast. Secant theta, tan theta, tan theta, d theta. I can take the 25, you see the 25? This 25 and this 25 out of this becomes 5. 5 square root secant square theta minus 1. I need to give you something else here, which is, if you remember, 1 plus tan, this for your life, equals secant square theta, right? 1 plus tan square theta equals secant square theta. And if you move the tan square theta, if you move the 1, will be secant square theta minus 1. Okay, good. Then tan square secant square theta minus 1. Then let us apply this guy here. 5 over 2, and see here, 5 and 5, they cancel each out. 1/2 secant theta tan theta over square root of tan square theta d theta. Good. Now, I'm going to move up here because I need the triangle till I reach my triangle. Then I'm going to take this my guy here. Okay. Half secant theta integration tan theta over tan theta. Tan what? Because square root, look here, square root of tan square theta is tan theta. Now, just take tan theta, and here, don't forget that we have d theta. Half integration of secant theta d theta. Okay, good job. Now, secant theta, who remember? We just talked about secant theta. We just talked about secant what? Theta. Right? We just talked about secant what? Theta. Just let me just add more. Look, secant theta is common given integral. It's a common given integral. Common given integral. It's equal half length. We have half length. The integration of secant theta. This guy. I'm gonna look here. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this half, make it blue. Make it blue, and have the black length secant theta tan theta plus tan theta plus C, dangerous C. Now secant theta, well, let's go back to your triangle. I left it half length, absolute value. Okay. Secant is hypotenuse over what? Adjacent. 2x over 5 plus tan theta. Wow. 4x squared minus 25 over 5. And my lovely C. Okay. Good job. Good job. Now, by doing this, we'll be covering all the trig substitution. Let me just organize it for you. I think I have enough time to organize it. Okay, I'm going to do my best to finish it within the time. Okay. You see, okay, I don't want to organize it now. I'm gonna have it in a different YouTube. I'm gonna make a table for you. I'm gonna make a full table. In this table, I will but all the type of trig substitution, I will tell you how to substitute each one and when you use sine, when you use tan, when you use secant. And I'm going to show you a shortcut if there's any shortcut. Guys, thanks for listening to this class. Don't forget, as always, please, if you like it, just subscribe. Please subscribe and like it, and have a nice day.